Hello everyone and welcome back to our Westport High School Yearbook YouTube channel. Today we have is our very special person that everybody wants to know is our graduation coordinator, Mr. Langenmeyer. And today we're going to do question and answers with him, and we have some questions for you that the seniors body wanted you to answer.
Okay.
So our first question is, what makes you the graduation coordinator?
Miss Elsperman asked me last year to be the graduation coordinator, and I said sure. Can't say no to her.
And what is your role as graduation coordinator?
So to coordinate graduation, basically, to make sure everything goes smooth, to basically plan the entire ceremony, to make sure all of the seniors have all the information they need to order their cap and gowns, and to pass information to the seniors, to plan graduation practice, to plan the senior breakfast, to coordinate with Rhodes graduation. Rhodes graduation, by the way, is also sometimes referred to as Jostens. Jostens is the overall parent company, the worldwide known graduation company. Rhodes graduation is a franchise of Jostens. So rhodesgraduation.com is the website you guys want to go to for all your graduation gear.
Okay. And here's the question of the day that everybody wants to know. Can we decorate our caps? Now, before you answer this, many students was asking this question, and it was a lot of, yes we can, yes we can, you are the main source.
No, you cannot graduate your caps, or decorate your caps. You can't graduate your caps either, but you definitely can't decorate them.
Okay, and another question from a senior. What do we do at graduation practice?
So at graduation practice, on your day of graduation practice, it's mandatory, by the way, you have to be here. If you do not come to graduation practice, you will not be able to walk in the graduation ceremony. So it's mandatory, you must be here. So you'll get here normal time, you'll go to your first period class. If you are a dual enrollment student, or you don't have a first period class, or your first period class is off campus, you're just going to want to be here at the normal time that the first bell rings, which is what, 9:25, something like that. And then we will have our senior breakfast in the cafeteria, and then immediately following senior breakfast, you will report to the PAC, and we will pass you guys some important information, and then we will actually get organized and get you guys in your right seating positions, and then we'll walk out onto the field. We'll process out just like we will during graduation. We will do kind of a mock graduation ceremony. We will come back into the PAC, we will wrap a few things up, and then we will head out. And graduation practice, let me make sure that I have it right. I'll tell you which day it's going to be. So it's going to be on Wednesday, May the 18th. And you'll, like I said, your senior picture and graduation practice will be that day, Wednesday, May the 18th. So plan to be here that morning.
Okay, here's another question. When do we receive our graduation announcements, cap and gowns?
I don't know exactly when you receive your announcements. That's going to be something that's between you and Rhodes graduation. But we can certainly find out that information for you. But if you want to talk to Rhodes graduation, that's a good place to start. Or if you ask me a few weeks from now, I might have a better answer for you. What was the second question? So you asked about announcements? I'm not sure about graduation announcements. Because not everybody orders them, so I don't know.
Okay, and cap and gowns.
So cap and gowns, that's important. Your cap and gowns will be handed out about a week before graduation. So seniors' last day is May 13th. Okay, this is the last day for seniors. We will distribute cap and gowns before you guys leave, okay? And actually, I don't do it. Rhodes graduation comes, and actually we get them together in the PAC, and we get it organized, and you guys come early in the morning, and then I think we extend it through power hour. So you guys come in there, and you get your cap and gown. You have to have all of your debts paid to the school. You have to have turned in all of your books, and you have to sign a senior graduation agreement, which we'll talk about more later. But you have to turn all those things in, and once you're in, you'll get a clear slip from me, and it'll say, this person is cleared to get your cap and gown. Then you'll take that on the day that they're here, and you'll give it to Rhodes graduation, and they will give you your cap and gown along with the rest of your graduation gear. but you must be free of all debts, turned in all your books, and signed that senior agreement. And this year, you're going to have to go online to a Google document and actually fill in your plans for what you're going to do after graduation. It's a short questionnaire. Many of you have already done it, and that will need to be on file as well before we get before we give you your cap and gown. So no big deal. It'll happen. It'll go smooth.
Okay, and this another question is that last year we had, well, the class of 2015 had a live graduation recording. Will the class of 2016 have the same option as the class of 2015?
You mean will it be broadcast
Yes.
live? The plans are in the works to broadcast it live. I don't know all the details yet, but that is currently the plan to have it broadcast live on, I believe it'll be on the internet. I don't know whether it'll be its own channel. I don't know exactly how that's going to go yet, but yes, that's the plan.
All right, probably some of you are wondering, what's this behind us? So I'm gonna let Mr. Beckman tell you what these are for and what can you do to get these.
So there's a lot of stuff behind us. You've got some examples of, we just wear a black graduation gown. Obviously there's, here's a cap that you guys will wear. It's the same. And then these are honor stoles. So if you have a 3.0 GPA or higher, and it is weighted GPA as we go by, then you're gonna get to wear a silver honor stole, but you must have a 3.0 or higher. And then you're also, if you have a 3.0 or higher, you'll get honor cords. So there are different honor cords depending on what your GPA is. And there's 3 levels of honor cords just for GPA. So if you're above a 3.0, you get an honor cord. If you're a 3.5 to a 4.0, you get a specific honor cord. And if you're above a 4.0, you get an honor cord. So the colors are teal, silver, and gold. Teal's the 3.0 to 3.5. Silver is the 3.5 to 4.0, and 4.0 and above is gold. And then you'll also, if you're in Mecca, or if you're in Allied Health with Ms. Cunningham, or perhaps Biomedical with Ms. Atkinson, National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, there's a couple others. You can get an honor cords for being in good standing members of those clubs, but you also have to have an overall weighted 3.0. So if you have certain questions about that, you can come and ask me about it anytime.
Okay, here's another question.
Okay.
During graduation day, what is the procedures for check-in?
So check-in is basically you just come to the pack. So you'll need to make sure that you're dressed and ready to go. You'll have your cap and gown on, and you'll basically just come to the pack, and we will, as you guys come in, we just do a little security check as you guys come in to make sure no one's brought anything that's not allowed at graduation, and we'll go over some of those things. And then basically once you come through the little security check, you'll come into the pack, and you guys will sit down in the order that will process out to the field, and we'll just basically sit and wait. And it's very, very exciting, and we don't really tell you to be quiet. We let you guys enjoy the moment, as long as we are able to pass some information to you that's important, and then we line up, and then we walk out to the field, and it's really, really, really fun. I can't wait for you guys to experience it.
And very emotional.
It's very emotional.
Yes,
very
it
emotional.
is.
I'll probably cry.
All right, that's all of my questions, but do you have any questions that you'd like to, answers that you'd like to address to the seniors?
So I have a copy of this Graduation 2016 Frequently Asked Questions Facts. It's posted on the front door of my office, which is in 7001. My office is there. The ladies in the front office also have copies of this, and Ms. Johnson, the senior guidance counselor, has a copy of this as well. But I'll just go over a few things. So graduation is Friday, May 20th, 2016 at 7 p.m. That's when the ceremony starts, 7 p.m. The procession of seniors from the pack to the field starts at 6:30 p.m. That's when they actually start to walk out. The graduation ceremony will be held on the football field. The gates go open at 6 p.m. for families and guests. Seniors must be in the Performing Arts Center by 5 p.m. So it's important to be there for 5 p.m. seniors, all right? There's no deadline to purchase cap and gowns, but the price will increase as we get closer to May. So if you haven't ordered your cap and gown yet, you need to do so right away. You go online to rhodesgraduation.com. If you have any issues with cap and gown orders, you're gonna wanna try to resolve them with Rhodes Graduation. Don't come to me and say, Did I order my cap and gown yet? How much do I owe? Those are all things you need to deal with Rhodes Graduation, okay? RhodesGraduation.com, you can make payments online, you can order online, and if you can't figure out an issue, you haven't heard from them, you're not sure, when in doubt, call them. The number is 904-272-7419. All right, 904-272-7419. All right, call them if you have any questions. All right, if you call them and you still can't work out your issue, then come and see me. All right, I will happily, or you can always email me as well. Cap and gown price right now, it's about $70, right? If you ordered right this second today, right? But again, prices may increase, and that's just for a basic cap, gown, medallion, and tassel. It's called the grad pack, okay? That's how much it costs just for that, $70. They may get pricier, so go ahead and do that as soon as you can. You may wear a previous Westport High School cap and gown, so if your brother or your sister graduated in a black Westport cap and gown, then that's fine. If it's from another school or anything, I need to approve it. It basically just needs to be all black. You know, if it's solid black and it's the same design as ours, then it'll be fine, all right? But you definitely need to check with me. If it's from a previous Westport High School graduate, then it's fine. There are no tickets for graduation. It's open to the public. Any members of your family, you can bring everyone you want to bring. Just remember, it is a crazy busy, packed house. Every single spot to sit in that stadium is packed, and there are thousands of people that are standing outside of the stadium, in and around, okay? Once the stands are filled up, they're not going to let anybody else in, so it'll be standing room only around the field, okay? And it's not inside the fence, you'll have to stand outside the fence, okay? There is handicap seating available, okay, but it's on a first come, first served basis. And let's say if your 85-year-old grandmother doesn't walk too well and she needs handicap seating, that's fine, but they are not going to let that.
Like 3 minutes ago.
And just snap pictures. Delete the video.
Whoops, I already started recording.
We're going now?
Yeah, it stopped whenever you started talking about the 85-year-old grandma.
You recording right now.
So we're recording right now?
Right now?
But you guys can edit this
Yeah,
later,
sure,
right?
okay.
So go? Okay, so if your 85-year-old grandmother needs handicap seating, that's fine. However, not everyone in your family or your party is going to be able to sit with her. So if you bring 15 people to graduation, not all 15 people can sit with grandma, okay? So one person will be allowed to accompany grandma and sit with her during the ceremony. So handicap seating is limited. If you know you have handicap seating, you need to come as early as possible and get in there and get the handicap seating, okay? And just remember to be nice and polite and for everyone to get along if your family is there to watch you, okay? It's a fun, happy day. We don't want to have anyone upset with each other. Where are we at? If it rains, we have a plan, and depending on how bad the rain is, if it's thunder and lightning and all that, we will activate the plan as we get closer to graduation. But we kind of make that a game time decision. We don't really like to publicize it too much beforehand because we don't want people to worry about it. And honestly, it's something we decide as we get closer to graduation. So at this point, it'll be at the stadium. If severe weather is imminent, then we'll make a decision at that point on what we will do, whether we will move to a different site or exactly what will happen. So we do have a plan, and it will be activated if necessary. Concessions, bottled water will be available for purchase, but that's all that we provide currently, and it is for purchase. Photographs will be taken by a company called Grad Images. They're the official photographer of the ceremony. They will take 2 photos of each graduate, and photo packages may be purchased directly from Grad Images. Grad Images will send out proofs within a few days after the ceremony, okay? So don't call the school about graduation pictures. Everything's through Grad Images. We don't really have anything to do with it. All cap and gowns are distributed at Westport High School approximately a week prior to graduation. Seniors must turn in all textbooks and clear all debts before they will be allowed to pick up their cap and gown. So I said that before, just reminding. Dress codes, all right? Girls, a dress or a skirt and blouse. Blouse is a top, guys, or ladies. Or dress pants outfit and dress shoes, okay? It's professional attire, it's a big deal. We want you guys to look nice, okay? For boys, a white dress shirt, dark slacks, a tie, and dark dress shoes, okay? Again, we want you to look nice. So for both genders, male and female. No jeans, no denim, no shorts, no flip-flops, no shower shoes, no tennis shoes will be allowed. It's a formal celebratory occasion, and Miss Elsperman, as well as the graduation committee, wants you guys to look nice and dress accordingly, okay? Senior breakfast is May 18th. It'll be in the cafeteria immediately prior to graduation practice. Again, graduation practice is Wednesday, May 18th. All seniors must attend, right? Practice that day, or they will not be allowed to walk in the graduation ceremony. Seniors need to report to their first period class by the 9:20 a.m. bell. Front office if they do not have a first period bell or first period class. Baccalaureate. What is baccalaureate? It's a graduation ceremony that happens before the actual graduation. It'll be held on Thursday, May 19th at 6 p.m. Thursday, May 19th at 6 p.m. It'll last about an hour, and seniors, you'll dress as you would for graduation, and you will wear your cap and gown. The band is there, they play some music. We have a lot of guest speakers that just talk about the importance of graduation and moving on with your life, and you guys are just, it's an honor, it's a ceremony where we honor seniors in a more quiet environment, and that'll be held in the PAC. If you have any questions for the future, it's Mr. Langenmeyer. All right, my email address is adam.langenmeyer@marion.k12.fl.us. You can find that on the faculty listing on the Westport High School website. You can email me. And I believe that is all the important information. So you have roughly 60 days, maybe a little bit more, until graduation. So again, it's Friday, May 20th, 2016 at 7 p.m. So make sure you're doing everything you need to do to make sure you have a 2.0 GPA overall and you've met all your graduation requirements if you want to graduate this year. So I hope that's the case. Good luck, and we'll see you on graduation day.
All right. Thank you so much.